impact. Bitcoin trading cards is about educating people and educating on what is happening in the world and how we can bring freedom, wealth, and prosperity back to all 8 billion citizens. That is it. Young and old, kids love them. They're amazing. They're super valuable, rare, super valuable. We're working on a less rare series that will be cheaper, and we can hand out more and educate hundreds of thousands of people. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Go check this out. I think this is a really important time for people of all ages, of all creeds, ages, genders, to really start understanding about sound money, fiat, government-run schools, government money, government currencies, destroying everything, and how sound money, a quick switch, a quick decision can completely transform your life. And the fight we are in, the misinformation campaign, the fight we are in right now for the globalists, the one world government people, the Marxists at the top, the Malthusians trying to take over everything. What we can see, feel, and hear. Liberty Safe, giving up, just voluntarily giving up access to their products, and in Bud Light, in Target, and on and on and on. These people, these companies, controlled by a handful of people, in bed with the World Economic Forum, the Club of Rome, all these different organizations that literally want to get rid of human beings. That's their stated goals. You have to dig a little bit for them. They don't openly, totally talk about it, but we have many of the books that talk about their exact goals. This is not something that you have to look too hard for. We've talked about this many times. They're in their books, in their videos. This is the world we're in. If you might not like a war, but war likes you. You are in a war. You're in a misinformation war. You're in a culture war, a bio war. You're in many wars. A monetary war. There's a lot of wars. So we have to start understanding what we're doing and why we're here. And re-sparking. There's many people I know that just like, well, whatever, what's the point of life, Brandon? They're so sedated out there yin-yang. They can't even think straight. There's no point to living. Suicide rates are up. Mental illness is up. There's no point. There's no point. And at the end of the day, that's why I'm Christian. That's why I'm Catholic, because I have to believe and humble myself and believe there's something bigger than me. We're this speck of sand in this vast universe. I have to believe there's something bigger than me and more important than me out there that I can humble myself to, because you don't want to see me. If I'm the person, as a male, as a competitive male, an alpha male, if you think that we're really just this animal kingdom, we evolved out of something, hey, you're free to think that. But you don't want to see that. If me and many people I know think that as well, and it's winner take all, and it's Darwin, and the biggest man wins, you're not going to want to see that game play out. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. I don't want to see that game play out. I don't even like what I'm like when I played beer league hockey. I don't like the person I become. So I can't imagine if that's a world we lived in, the person I'll become. I know that person a little bit. He gets a little extreme, and I'll say that. And it's a challenge every day to dial it in and become the person I need to be. Self-actualization, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So, I'm getting vulnerable. It's a time to be vulnerable, especially for men and women too. Be vulnerable, humble ourselves, understand there's bigger things at play here. And if we're feeling down, or feeling depressed, which we're human, we've all felt those ways before. Go out, get active, start preparing, get some Bitcoin, get some gold, silver, food, land, energy, ammo, firearms. If you can't do those things, just go get active. Start walking, start doing some push-ups, start doing some burpees, start getting active. It starts changing chemicals in your brain right away. And you start changing who you are and your new neural pathways. You can start becoming the person you need to be. And I believe me, trust me, you will start feeling like a different person, and you will want to make a big impact and a big difference every single day. It'll make you start wanting to eat better, eat right. Maybe start decreasing the number of pills or medications you're on. It's going to be the best thing you did in your life. And this is why we have something to live for our children, for other people's children, for our grandchildren, for other people's grandchildren, and for life. Because if there is a God, we surely don't want to get to the gates there. And when he asks us, what did you do for my kingdom? And you say, well, I played a lot of fantasy football. Well, I played a lot of video games. Well, I watched the Kardashians a lot. That's a scary proposition. I don't want that. So I'm going to live in a certain way, believing that that is the case. And if there isn't, that isn't, well, then I win anyway, because hopefully I make an impact, and hopefully I become the best version of myself possible. So either way, we win. We win if we act in accordance with that doctrine. So I appreciate you. Let's get our mind, our body, and souls right. And we can all thank each other for it. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Share this out. Algorithm hates truth. Trust but verify. Question everything in boldness, even the existence of God himself. And it's not financial advice, it's freedom advice. We'll see you on the next one.